Hi, my name is Amanda Rebecca, and I'm a Senior Director at Team Beautifully Polished. I wanted to come on and do a quick training on how to create a Google form, and that's how I capture requests for Facebook nail bars that I actually mail ladies out samples. This is something optional, but I've had some questions on how I create them, so I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Hopefully this works okay for you guys. All right, there I am. And what I wanted to show you was from your email, you can go through and there is a little button over here. Now I use Gmail. I'm pretty sure you can use Google Drive with other emails, but for me, this is how I do it right directly through my Gmail. So when you go to Google Drive, you can actually just hit this new button and go to, it may not come up at first, so it has all these different versions. I go to more and then I click Google Forms. And then from there, what I do is I go ahead and create my form. So you can type anything you want in here. So you could type in Sarah's nail bar. And then you can put in first name, because you're obviously going to want to capture the name of the ladies that are requesting samples. Pretty much everything that I do, I hit required. Now there's all kinds of fancy things that you can do. You know, obviously you want name, you want address, you can keep going. I'm going to show you one in a minute that's finished. But if you click this customize theme button here, this is how you can create a pretty background. You can change the color, you can choose images, and you can get lots of different things. You can put links in your descriptions, like, you know, how to apply nail polish, you know, how to apply our nail polish strips. Anytime you're putting anything in here as well, you can go ahead, let me get out of this. Let me see if I can move myself around here. You can add questions this way by just hitting the plus button. You can add images, you can add video, you can add all kinds of things to a Google form. But once you create one, I'm going to show you what one looks like. Here is one of mine that is going right now. Okay, and you can see that there are responses, but this is the nail bar form. Now, once I have one created, I can just go right over to here and copy it. So I can click make a copy, and then I save it as something different, and I can just change up the names, and I'm ready to go for my next hostess. To send this to my hostess, I just click send. I click on the link. I don't know why it always gives you a long one, but I shorten it, and then it tells you right here you can copy it. I actually email it to myself with her name. That way I have it right there because my email is already on my phone and I can quickly send it to her. Or it's on my email as well here. Once I start getting some responses, like I just showed you, what I can do is, let me get out of this. When you click on responses, you can click on this green button and it's going to create a form that looks like this. So instead of seeing a list of people that are requesting, it will turn it into basically, it's Google Sheets, but it creates like a spreadsheet for you. Now I've blacked out just for privacy, but this has their name, their address, their city, their state, their zip code, phone number, and email address. So I have a ton of information that I'm capturing from these ladies. You could also add on there, do you want to be added to my mailing list? Do you want to, you know, there's all kinds of things that you can add. I tend to keep it simple. Okay, and then like I said, I just copy and paste and send it. I mentioned I'm the one who did the training on hostess coaching, and I mentioned this is how I interact with my hostess in the beginning. I send her samples to share, and I also send them using Google Forms. From there, I just send it out, and this is the interaction that I have with her. I highlight green when I send it out, so I know and I can keep track. And then in some of the other columns, I might highlight if I've heard from them during the party, and I also keep my hostess abreast with everything that's going on with the sample request, so she can get excited and see that people are really wanting to try the product. Okay, and she's sharing as well, so this is the other option for sharing to people that she will not see in contact. And again, this is optional. I've just had a ton of requests for this, so I wanted to share with you guys. Okay, I'm going to go back to just me. And I hope this is helpful. Please reach out to your upline if you have questions. You can Google how to create a Google form as well. There may be some other tips and tricks that I did not include, but I definitely find it useful for Facebook nail bars. Thank you, guys.